2026 and 2027 are an absolutely stacked year for movies, but not everybody is super excited about what is coming. And actually, a lot of people have been criticizing kind of just Hollywood in general because of the type of movies that are coming. And in some cases, honestly, rightfully so. We're going to take a look here. You're going to have to let me know if you're excited, you're not so excited, and if you think Hollywood is being kind of lazy right now. I'll explain what I mean as we get into it. 2026 is going to be a good year for movies. We have Avengers Doomsday. Obviously, I'm super stoked for that. The Odyssey, I'm really excited for that. It's Christopher Nolan. The Super Mario World movie, this would be the Super Mario Bros. 2. New Hunger Games, Sunrise of the Reaping, Toy Story 5, that might have been moved back. I don't remember. Spider-Man Brand New Day, of course. Super stoked. The new Narnia movie, which is like, there's a lot going on with that movie right now. It's got a lot of drama with that movie. Dune Messiah, Dune 3, Masters of the Universe. That'll be interesting. Star Wars, Mandalorian, Grogu. I'm super excited for that. Supergirl, stoked. The live action Moana. Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling. I'm excited for that. Scream 5, 6, 7. The Devil Wears Prada 2, Mortal Kombat 2, Scary Movie 6, Resident Evil, Return to Silent Hill, Hoppers, Clayface. Are you excited for 2026? Let me know right away. I'm going to go into why people are kind of considering this to be kind of lazy. A lot of what is on here is either sequels or remakes. Avengers Doomsday is a sequel, obviously. I guess technically the Odyssey is a sequel to like the story of like Troy and the Trojan horses, but it's not. It's a book adaptation, obviously. Super Mario Bros. 2 is a sequel. Sunrise of the Reaping is a sequel. Toy Story 5 is a sequel. Spider-Man Brand New Day is a sequel. Narnia is just kind of a reboot of something that's already been done. Doom Messiah is a sequel. Masters of the Universe is technically an original IP. It's not really a sequel. It's the start of something new. Mandalorian and Grogu is a sequel to the Mandalorian show. Supergirl is kind of a sequel to Superman, but it's its own thing. Moana, they're just taking what was animated before and doing live action now. Project Hail Mary, I would consider to be original. It is coming from a book. Scream 7 is obviously a sequel. Devil Wears Prada 2 is a sequel. Mortal Kombat 2 sequel. Scary Movie 6 sequel. Resident Evil reboot of something we've already gotten. Return to Silent Hill sequel. I have no idea what Hoppers is. I'm not even going to lie. It's got to be it's a Disney Pixar movie. So their last one flopped like crazy big. So we'll have to see what happens this time. But, and Clayface is pretty original, I would say. I think there does get to a point with movies where you're like, oh my gosh, like you are milking this. And like, don't get me wrong, that's what they're doing, but they are warranted in a lot of cases. Like Avengers Doomsday, right? Like the MCU, it's continuity. It's always going to go forward. We don't want that to stop. At least I don't. Super Mario Bros. 2 movie, like the first one to a lot of people was really amazing. They want another one. The Hunger Games, it's a new franchise. You know, it's all taking place before the Hunger Games. There are going to be plenty of sequels to that. Toy Story, people probably want that. Spider-Man, everybody wants that. The Narnia, all that stuff. The question is this lazy or is it strategic or is it both? What do you think? Too many sequels, too many remakes? There definitely is a lack of original IPs here. I will say that. But we got a 2027. Avengers Secret Wars, so excited for that. The Batman Part 2, incredibly excited for that as well. Man of Tomorrow, the Superman sequel where Lex and Superman are going to team up. James Gunn has confirmed that. Going to team up against the bigger villain. Probably Brainiac, maybe. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. People are crazy excited for that. Star Wars Starfighter. I think this is going to be good for Star Wars. I hope, fingers crossed, it could be just a disaster, but I feel like it's going to be good. Lord of the Rings, like they're, milking that same franchise, Hunt for Gollum, but the Lord of the Rings original trilogy are my favorite of all time. Like when people ask me what my favorite movie is, I say all 3 original Lord of the Rings movies. My favorite ever. The Legend of Zelda, I might be Secret Wars I'm most excited for, but The Legend of Zelda's my childhood. Pokemon and Zelda are literally my childhood. I'm so excited for this, but I'm so scared for this. So it's like, I don't know. I'm very excited though. Godzilla, Kong, Supernova, Sonic 4. I like the Sonic movies. I could keep watching the Sonic movies. Shrek 5. I don't know if we need a Shrek 5. Don't get me wrong. I love the Shrek movies. Not sure if we need one. Quiet Place Part 3. Do we need that? I don't know. Frozen 3. You know they're going to make a bunch of Frozens over time. How to Train Your Dragon 2. Ice Age Boiling Point. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. The Passion of the Christ 2. Gato, and the Thomas Crown Affair, which is a remake. So a lot of sequels or a lot of remakes here as well. Are they being lazy? Or I don't know, because I think there's a demand for everything that's on here. You know, I'm not a fan of all of these franchises, but other people are. Just like, you know, I'm a huge Marvel superhero fan, DC fan. So the Avengers Secret Wars and the Batman Part 2, I'm here for. The Lord of the Rings Hunt for Gollum, I will watch that. I don't know if it's necessary. In fact, I would say it's probably not necessary. But if it's amazing, then I'm here for it. If we get something great out of it, that's awesome. You know, Legend of Zelda, I'm really here for all that. Now, people always ask, like, do we need it? Just like the new Harry Potter reboot. People are going, yeah, but like, who asked for this? Or like, we don't really need this. Well, it's like, we don't really need anything, right? I mean, we don't need it. We want it. And I think for Harry Potter's case, since they're dedicating one season to one book each, I think they can go into a lot of things the movies didn't go into. They left a lot out. They changed some stuff. So I actually do think this is, if they capture the same feeling, it's a great chance to go back into the same world that has filled us with such joy. Me personally, at least, I'm speaking for me, and a lot of people, because I love the Harry Potter movies. I read all the books before the movies, was a little frustrated with some things, even like minor changes that they made. Like in the last one where Harry's Al Hedwig dies. That's not, and like they realize, like he dies and that's how they realize that Harry was the Harry because everybody looked like Harry. That's not what happens in the books. He uses the spell Expelliarmus and they're like, oh, that's him because that's the only freaking spell this kid ever uses. And then even after that scene, they're like, dude, you got to stop using that spell. Like people are literally casting killing curses left and right. And you're like Expelliarmus, which I'm totally like, yeah, dude, step it up. So I think we can dive deeper into stuff like that. And I think for some of these, we have the chance to do that. Or for like Star Wars Starfighter, we have a chance to essentially like start over and make good Star Wars movies if we can. I think they can with who they have, Sean Levy and everything right now. Ryan Gosling, it's good cast so far. I think they can. I'm so worried about Zelda, y'all. I can't express how worried about Zelda I am. But overall, you can't argue. 2026 and 2027, they're a stacked year for movies. They really are a stacked year for movies. It is exciting to me, but go ahead, let me know about yourself. Are you excited for these years for the movies? And what movie would you be most excited for? It's hard for me to pick one. I'm most excited for Avengers Doomsday, The Odyssey, Supergirl, Spider-Man, Secret Wars, Batman Part 2, and Zelda and Starfighter. I'm going to go with those. That's like not a top one by any means at all, but it's hard to narrow it down. But go ahead and let me know yours, and we'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.